Thanks, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate it. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. Appreciate it. General Brown, thank you for your recent visits to both Minot Air Force Base and Grand Forks Air Force Base. Very impressive. And also, General Raymond, thank you for your recent visits to Grand Forks Base and the surrounding area as well. Mr. Secretary, I understand that our chairman asked you about the MH-139 and that you gave good answers there, at least from our perspective. Mine is simply, are you confident we can keep that program on schedule?
Yeah, I think so. I think, as you're aware, the reason there is a delay in the program is that we don't have the FAA certification yet. But as I understand it, we're on schedule. This should only mean a fairly minor delay of some months in the program, and it's not a showstopper. So our intent, we had 8 aircraft that were funded already in FY21. The next tranche will be funded in FY23. The only reason you see a gap there in FY22, that particular procurement contract was simply not executable in our judgment during the 12 months of FY22. So it was simply a shift from late in FY22 into early FY23.
And then both LRSO and GBSD, do you feel they're on schedule and can stay on schedule?
Yes, both programs are meeting all their schedule and cost milestones to date. Admittedly, I would say, channeling my former comptroller background, is still pretty early in both programs, but they're doing terrific, and both programs are making heavy use of some of the new technologies in terms of digital engineering and those kinds of things. So both programs, we hope for the LRSO to be able to award the next contract this month. It is now shifting as we speak into the engineering, manufacturing, development stage, so-called milestone B in our nomenclature. So they just had their board review, and we anticipate being able to award that contract this month.
Good. Thank you. General Brown, same question. As far as the B-52 and the re-engineering, on schedule, and do you anticipate that we can keep it on schedule?
I do. We're at a point where it looks like really about this December we'll be able to down select on the re-engineering, down to the company will actually do the re-engineering for the B-52.
Okay, good. And then also, what about getting a weapons generation facility going for Minot Air Force Base, which is the only dual nuclear base in the country, as of course you well know. And again, thank you for your visit.
As part of our discussion, we were there at Minot, was because of its dual capability, it'll be the last of the 3, because we'll learn quite a bit from the other 2 locations that we're going to do before we get to Minot. And because of its uniqueness, I think it's really important so we get this right, not only for the others, but for Minot as well.
Well, we'd like to work with your office to get a time for starting it.
Understood. Understood, Senator.
Thank you, General.
Thank you.